Welcome back to Giants Franchise. We are 6-3, coming off a brutal loss against the Chicago Bears, who beat us 50-27. I'm really surprised that we allowed 50 points to the Bears. However, it could have been worse, actually. We fumbled like 3 times in the fourth quarter. I've mentioned about 1 billion times now, I can't change the sliders. I've shown them at the start of many episodes, so do a little bit of research if you want to see what those are. And we got Superstar X Factor on Cody Bailey, so it wasn't all bad. And I've decided to put Bazooka on him, at least for this game. We could always change it. You know, that's something you could do. But I got a comment from Locker Codes, gave me $2 and said, put Bazooka on him. And you know what? I can be bought. I can be paid off easily. So we put Bazooka on him. Maybe for a price, I'll consider changing it. Hit up those super chats in the comment section below. But yeah, we have the Cowboys in Week 10. We're on the road. It's probably not going to be a great draw for us. The Cowboys are talented, and Dak is very good in the game. However, we have a tandem breakout on offense following last game, as Tony, so pumped to be teammates now with Jaylen Waddle, says he took over our last game and couldn't be stopped. Are you ready to see me go off like that today? Well, let me tell you, Kadarius, you've been shitty. So I'd love to see it. Stop dropping the ball, stop fumbling the ball, and maybe you can be a long-term player on this team. Otherwise, I don't know. But yeah, Kadarius Toney, we're going to challenge you. Go out and be your best. I'm still probably not going to force the offense through him, depending on what the goal is. We want to win. 6-3 is a pretty good spot in the division right now, but things could change. Jaylen Waddle gets a little bit of XP, and if Kadarius Toney gets 150-plus receiving yards against the Cowboys, which he has done before, 189 yards in his rookie season in real life, so it's possible. And bonus touchdowns will be very good for him as well. A movable object. What do we have here? Coach, you're tasked with facing the Cowboys and their highly touted defense this week. Where do you think you can have success? Well, the passing game has pretty much been something we've been able to lean on recently. Cody Bailey has played so well. Even though we got crushed last week, don't even worry about that. Cody Bailey still threw for like 400 yards. So beat the Cowboys and throw for 300-plus yards on offense. Of course, can't throw for 300 on defense, although that would be something. It is also of note that even though Jeffrey Simmons is still out with injury, we do have Azeez Ojulari back, which is huge. Derek Cooper moves back to linebacker, which is, I don't know if it's a more natural fit for him, but you know, he's kind of a really fun hybrid player. And throw it deep, I generally like. But of course, we're going to go half pads and split. But yeah, Jeffrey Simmons still is a huge player to be without. Even though he wasn't exactly lighting up the stat sheet, I think he was still super important to our success, and we are without him. Ooh, and an upgrade for Cody Bailey. The newest Superstar X Factor is at an 83 overall. Deep accuracy could be better. Throw it on the run could be better. So I think that's where Improviser comes in. Should be, you have deep throw accuracy and throw on the run. Cody Bailey improves to an 85 overall with morale, and we get 2 very big boosts. +1 to throw accuracy deep and throw under pressure. Love that. And +2 to throw on the run. I don't really think that could have gone a whole lot better. So Cody Bailey continues to improve. He gets better and better and better. And hopefully we can really just see his progression and development across the course of the season. And, you know, see him have a great game today. Playing a very good defense. It's Monday Night Football. Giants, Cowboys. Let's go. We'll get the football first. Tyler Bass wearing number 20 is never going to get old to me. It looks so bizarre. And wearing the Giants home uniforms on the road, always bizarre, but of course it's going to happen every time we play the Cowboys, as their home uniform is white. Only team in the NFL that does that. It's a little bit weird. And then in baseball, every team's home uniform is white. It is, or pretty much. I think, you know, sometimes they'll go with an alternate depending on the team, but pretty much always white. But these blue uniforms are really, really nice. And maybe that's just because I'm a Giants fan, but I'll never get tired of seeing them. I think they're very, very clean. And we're going to be pretty much sacked all... Oh, intercepted on the first play of the game. Now, That's not a great start. Andre Cisco comes away with the interception. Was going deep down the field for Nick Duval, funnily enough. And it's a throw at a sack, and it hits Andre Cisco in the face, then goes right into his hands, and it's a pick. I hate this game more than you can even hate anything. So think about that. Think about the most you've ever hated anything, more than that. And then, of course, that's a nice completion for Dak. Okay. Dak's just going to check down. We're right there. Zeke breaks a tackle. It's Dontrell Cobb. What are you doing? How are you doing that? First and goal looming for the Cowboys. All they need is an inch or two. Going I for him. Zeke is the running back. He's going to get to the outside. Cobb is just completely blown off the ball. Zeke threw him across the field. How does that happen to Dontrell Cobb? Oh my goodness. Micah McFadden on the field. I don't know what's happening. Well, the game might be over with this momentum factor. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's about as unlucky as you could get to start a game. It's kind of where I am on that. We'll try to get Saquon Barkley going. This defense is so sick. I mean, even Anthony Barr on this Cowboys team has superstar X Factor. Decent block from Jaden Rhodes, but we really couldn't turn that into the big play it could have been. 2nd down and 6. Probably going to go play action here. And just check down. Nope, Bailey is sacked. I don't know how we couldn't get the throw off. Gains into the backfield. It's going to be 3rd and long. I mean, it's a really, really, really tough down and distance here. We're going to throw for Waddle, though. You got to make the catch. Jalen Waddle down the field. Beautifully placed in by Cody Bailey. His first completion of the game goes to Jalen Waddle for 33. As we approach midfield, that was huge to keep the drive alive, or really even get it going in the first place. We birthed the drive. Sounds disgusting. Quick RPO. Duval's wide open. Nick Duval. That RPO can be so good, but you got to get the football out really, really quickly. It's really basically instant. As soon as you decide to keep it and not hand it off to Saquon Barkley, the football's got to come out, or else it's going to be a penalty, illegal man downfield. Timing worked out really well on that one, and we got a really nice gain to show for it. 1st down and 10. Jaden Rhodes open. There goes Jaden Rhodes for a nice gain. And Jalen Waddle's injured. Non-contact injury. Maybe a pulled hammy, it looked like. Maybe a quad. Who knows what that animation could mean, but that would be a major loss for our offense. Jalen Waddle is obviously unbelievable. Has been incredible for our team in just, a couple of games with him. But that is a potentially massive loss. More playing time for Kendall Weathersby. You may remember we recently traded Wan'Dale Robinson, so he's no longer on the team. So we really, and no Odell obviously either, so we really cannot afford to lose all these wideouts. But I guess it's a good thing we drafted Kendall Weathersby, though, because we actually have a pretty competent outside receiver. Still developing a lot as a player. Okay, sick. Dislocated hip for Jalen Waddle. He's out of the game. Unbelievable, dude. It is crazy what happens in these games. It really is. I'm panicking under pressure. We're running back. We're getting sacked. We just lost 1 billion yards. Adrian Lake, former top pick out of LSU, if I recall correctly. I can't even speak. I mean, it's everything you don't want to do playing quarterback is what happened on that play. Hold on to the ball, run backwards, just terrible. 3rd and infinite again. I think this is a very similar play where we converted earlier. We're going to go for Duval, though. It's a beautiful pass to him. Duval's going to be right at the marker, and they're going to give it to him. Duval, 1st down. Big gain for the big tight end. They basically left him uncovered. No, the 2 DBs got bumped crossing on the middle of the field. It's a touchdown-saving tackle, but it is a huge gain for the offense. 1st and goal. Getting funky as we usually like to do. Larry Smith, stonewalled. 2nd and goal. Still passing. We're sacked. I was looking at the left and then the middle of the field. It was clearly not the way. I can't handle the Dallas pressure. 3rd and goal. Larry Smith, end zone! Got it to him! Touchdown, Larry! Living like Larry means living in the end zone. He's been a touchdown machine for us, especially in that playoff run. This one in the middle of the season, still quite valuable. Ties things up here in the Dallas area. Here in Arlington, Globe Life. Not next to Globe Life, at AT&T. What am I talking about? Am I in baseball mode already? The Cowboys do not play at Globe Life. Play at AT&T. They are basically right next to each other, though. I think they even share a parking lot. I've been to Globe Life, but never been inside AT&T. You know, living in Texas now as a Giants fan, you'd think that I'd make it over there. And maybe I will now that the Giants seem like they have a half-competent team. But it's nothing like what we have here in Giants franchise, as Zeke will carry for the first. Even with getting Azeez Ojulari back on defense, you got to remember, we are still a really injured team. No Jeffrey Simmons, as I talked about earlier, but also another huge loss. No Darnay Holmes at corner, which means Victor Farr seeing a lot more playing time today. Caleb Farley, of course, remaining on the outside. But Farr is our nickel starter now over Darnay Holmes. And it's a huge loss, as Zeke is just going to be a menace today. We're not going to be able to hit stick him. So this is going to be a cut stick wrap up type game, I would say. Dak going to scramble, get it to Zeke. He's cut down at the 34, but it's still a nice gain of 6. I think they're going to take that every time, given the opportunity. So we've got to be a little bit better about letting Dak kind of scramble out of there and making things happen. That's the end of the first quarter. It's an even game on the stat sheet there, but it feels like the Cowboys have really controlled things. I think they got off to a lucky start, and I've got a pretty good feeling here that the Cowboys are going to come away with some type of points. They're on the 34-yard line. We really would need a turnover to prevent any type of points from happening. You know, Zeke is just going to be a menace today. And Zeke is actually in the zone. How do we knock him out? I think we got to tackle him for a loss. That would have been a good way to do it, but John Boss goes right by him to the quarterback. Dak gonna lose all those yards. Back to the 34-yard line. Bosch is right up the middle, screaming, and takes down the quarterback. Big play for the Big Blue Wrecking Crew. And it's now 2nd and 17. I would be kind of surprised to see a run here, but they're gonna do it, and he's cut down by Victor Farr. 1st-round pick out of Florida, and he's playing like it in the nickel. Great play to shoot that gap and take out Zeke one-on-one. Zeke probably should have tried to use some power there. Opted to go for the change of direction, and it did not work. Right back up the middle. Farr got his knees, took him out, and it's 3rd and long. Quick play, quick throw, and a big hit by Adoree Jackson. Cowboys really weren't trying to even convert that at all. Just wanted to get slightly better field goal range. We'll see what Tyler Bass can do. This is going to be maybe a 47-yard field goal attempt. And that kick is right down the middle. Easy pickings for Tyler Bass. Good blocks. Let's go Saquon. Maybe 7 or 8 there. Definitely take that. 4 rushes for 22 yards already for Saquon Barkley. Our game plan might change a little bit here. I think Saquon had like 30 attempts 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. But I don't think he had too many last game because it was really all about Cody Bailey. But I could see him getting maybe, 25, 30 touches in this one too, especially if we keep finding these holes. It's another 1st down for Saquon Barkley and the Giants. And this is where you kill him off play action. Linebackers are not fooled. We're just going to check down. Nope, the ball's on the ground. How long does it take to throw? How long? Brother of former Giant Osa Odigizua finds the end, or Oa Odigizua, this is Osa, finds the end zone. What the fuck? It's so frustrating. We're rolling out. I thought about Kadarius Toney basically the entire play. I didn't like the way 27 was eyeing me down. So I just go, oh, we'll check it down to Jaden Rhodes. How does this football not come out? We're here trying to throw. It's all the way back. and somehow this is a fumble. It should be a forward pass, if anything. The arm is literally all the way across. How would that not be a throw? But it took forever. It's BS. We're down 17-7 now. I don't want to call him Cardiac Cody because he's going to give me a heart attack. But I don't even know how much of this is him so far. 2 turnovers. I think it's just the game sucks more than Cody Bailey sucks right now. I got to remember, we can't throw the ball. Just run it to Saquon every play. All right, well, it doesn't always work, I guess. We lose 2. I can't do anything right now. 3rd and 2. It's got to be Saquon Barkley here. I mean, they're loading up that side. We're going to run right away from it. And there goes Saquon. Let's go, Barkley. Big gain. That's how we get back after it. Big shift here. We're just going to check down to Barkley. Didn't really work the way I wanted it to. We get a yard at least. 2nd and 9. We're going to run 4 down territory here from about midfield. And we got blocks from Duval and Barkley. And there he goes. Saquon Barkley right up the gut. I think it was Larry Smith who sealed that off and let Saquon go 50+ to the house. The 2nd and long run works to perfection. Duval with a great block, but look at Larry Smith taking out the safety. Barkley with the speed to outrun Micah Parsons, and it is a massive gain. Big touchdown to get back in it, and we're only down by a field goal now. Saquon Barkley, I mean, that speed upgrade we got for him has really been paying dividends in recent weeks. He's been a different type of a player. And you wouldn't think that the upgrade from like 92 to 93 speed or whatever it was would be that significant, but we've seen it already. He's been unbelievable so far in the last 3 or 4 games. Is Dak going to scramble here? He is, but we have no one that can go after him. Dak Prescott, big gain on the ground. The problem is if we send the closest defender on him with the R3 button, clicking the right stick in, we send the corner who's covering the crossing route, and then Dak would have just thrown to him. That's happened a billion times over the course of my Madden career. So we just kind of had to let him scramble, which sucks, but there really wasn't an alternative. Little pitch. Dontrell Cobb is just blocked away. Farley took a shit angle, and Glenn Gore wraps him up. That's a 2-minute warning, though. It's 3rd and 3. It should have been a loss for Dallas. Really should have been. I would consider this potentially 4 down territory. I don't think the Cowboys will. Dak looking like he's going to scramble and just throw it away on 3rd down. I guess if you think you're still in field goal range, that's acceptable. And they're going to try it. This is from the 43, making this a 53-yard field goal. Will Tyler Bass be able to drill it? It's a bit deeper. It's on a line. And it sneaks over the bar. Tyler Bass from 50+ extends the Cowboys' lead slightly, but a touchdown would still tie the game. Extra point would put us on top. 2-minute offense. Let's go. Let me see a big Greg Sheldon return. Nope. We throw to Jaden Rhodes. He's dropped the ball. Get this guy off the field. Dude, if I listen to the comments, Jaden Rhodes would be the starter over Nick Duval based on season 1. That guy sucks. I mean, Jaden Rhodes is so bad. This guy drops everything. Let's get Nick Duval the football. There he is. Meet him in the hole, fall forward, 1st down. Do we go hurry up here? I think we're going to. Could be a deep shot. Snap the ball. Step up. Throw. Perfect from Cody Bailey. We're going to call a timeout. Stepped up, fit it right in that window. Couldn't ask for much more. 1st and 10. Could be a potential deep shot coming up. Kind of depends on what happens. We're going to go for Weathersby. Deep down the field. Weathersby run under it, and he's dropped it. Oh, Kendall. That's the whole reason you're on the team. Go win the ball down the field. And he dropped it. Went for him again. Couldn't get it. 3rd down and 10. Wide open. Weathersby. Make up for your mistake. There goes Kendall. That's a big time gain. We're gonna go hurry up here. Save that last timeout. Cancel play action. Snap the ball. It's a bad snap. And the ball's knocked down. Whoa. That was weird. We're going for Duval. We got the matchup. Couldn't bring it down. And it's 3rd down and 10. We don't get the football to start the 3rd quarter, so I would really love a touchdown here. Larry Smith is open, but he ran out of being open somehow. I felt like he was so wide, and then I threw the ball, and suddenly there was no space. We're going to try a field goal with Wyatt Anthony. Perfectly timed kicked right through the middle. And we still down in the game. It's not looking great for us based on what the Cowboys offense and defense has looked like in this game so far. But it's a close one. I think we're going to be able to keep them off the scoreboard for the remaining 23 seconds, although you never know. Could be famous last words. Cowboys get the football to start the 2nd half, and we need our defense to play well. Step up. Dallas not even going to try, even after a 7-yard rush. That is the 1st half. Cowboys up 20-17. I don't think we've played that badly overall. Just a couple critical mistakes have given the Cowboys 20 points and are holding us to 17. But it's not a bad 1st half. All things considered, we could be down by a lot more right now. So let's continue the strategy and figure out how to shut down Ezekiel Elliott. Dak's just going to check down. No, he's not. He's going to throw it deep, and it's picked off by Caleb Farley. His Giants career got off to such a great start, but we hadn't seen him come away with the football in quite some time. Back on the boundary, back making plays. Dak had the check down wide open. Instead decided to run, throw off his back foot, deep down the field into double coverage. And Caleb Farley comes away with the football. We're back on offense. That's exactly what we needed. And let's get the offense moving. Let's go, Saquon. Oh, we got blocks. We got Barkley. We got a 1st down. Already 116 yards rushing for Saquon on only 11 attempts. He's been a huge part of the offense so far. And let's keep leaning on him. Could be a 200-yard gain from Barkley. 200-yard game is going to have to wait after that rush, though. Going deep down the field. I just stacked. Oh, man. Kendall Weathersby couldn't come down with it. I don't know what we were doing there. A little bit too crazy. It's 3rd and 8. Greg Sheldon on the field. Who's off the field? No Weathersby. No Weathersby. And we're sacked. I didn't really like any of those options. You know, getting sacked, though, is probably not what we wanted to do in that spot. An arm punt would have been better, even if they intercepted, whatever. It's just against the stats. But we will have to punt. A little bit frustrating. We had an opportunity, and we wasted it. It's a screen. We got to get out there. Dontrell Cobb, please. Dude. Why is Zeke so good? He's still got Superstar X Factor. Probably rated so high. Ugh. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of Ezekiel Elliott. Yeah, we're just not even close. We're not even close. Zeke with another big gain. He's averaging 8 yards per carry. I think we were very close to that with Saquon. Probably could be over that even. Just forget how that last run went. I don't think it was very good. But I don't remember where his numbers were. Farley's beat by CeeDee Lamb. It'll be 1st and goal for the Cowboys. They're doing a little bit more than knocking on the door right now. They're ready to break it down, get into the end zone. But we can't go man coverage where John Boss is on CeeDee Lamb. That's going to be bad for us. Got to go zone coverage and hope we can just play well. Dak found the spot in the zone. CeeDee Lamb wins anyway. But that's where I would like our pass rush to be better. If Dak doesn't have that type of time to throw, you know, that never comes open. Zeke down to the 1. We got to run commit right up the middle. If they pass, whatever. It's 3rd and goal from the 1. We need a goal line stand. Is it play action? It is, and it's a touchdown. You know, if they want to go play action on 3rd and goal, hats off to them. It's a good play call. Jake Ferguson scores. But with how good Zeke has been in this game, I think we had to sell out to stop it. Every time I run commit middle, it's always play action. And I'm convinced the CPU just knows that I've done that, and they audible without making it known that we've done that. So, It's just the game. I don't think they were going to start with play action there. It just happens every time. 3rd and 3. We really could try Saquon here, but if we don't get it, I think we have to punt. I'm going to trust Saquon Barkley. Nowhere to go. Oh, God. With momentum, and I don't mean in the game mechanic, I mean actual Saquon Barkley's momentum here, there just simply is not enough time to change direction after that block was shed basically instantly. It's just a tough spot. Also, they have a sick play, Dontrell. Idiots on my team. They have a, whatever it's called, a momentum factor that shortens our punts. What's happening, man? I don't even get it. Is his touchdown? Close enough. Please wrap him up. Thank you. I'm blitzing Derek Cooper. I feel like whenever I do this, he's on the edge, his zone is always exposed. But that actually might result in a pick. Derek Cooper with the pressure. McKinney with the interception. It works to perfection. Oh my goodness. Sweet as confection. How many rhymes can we do? Xavier McKinney with a huge interception. And it all came from the Derek Cooper blitz. That would usually be dropped. Instead, new lease on life, down by 10. They don't have full momentum anymore. Saquon, bring us to the promised land. Big blocks. Saquon Barkley, big broken tackle. He's down to the 50. Oh, holding. Cool. Okay. That's coming back. Instead of 2nd and 6, you know what? Yeah, 1st and 17. Why not? They brought the safety down. It's going to be Larry Smith quickly or Saquon, I think. RB or Y. Larry Smith is caught in the backfield. Get up the field, Larry. We're going to have to throw to him. Sideline. Larry Smith made the catch. 2nd and 2. Don't you love when one of your primary targets gets caught and can't even run his route? Nearly disaster. We're going to go for Duval there. It's just easy yardage. And we're going to try to get one more play in before the end of the 3rd quarter. Will we be able to? I don't think so. Tony and Smith are taking their sweet time to get over there. We can't snap it. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. We're down by 10, but we're going to make it a 1-possession game after this. Need points no matter what. No, Saquon did not just fumble the ball. There's no way. There's no way he fumbled. 2nd recovery for Osa Odighizuwa. He had to have been down. We can't even challenge it. He had to have been down, dude. Oh my God, we just can't catch a break. He's down. I think he's down. This is going to be overturned, hopefully, right? It's not! Oh my God. This game is a joke. It's a joke. Dak is sacked by Thibodeau, unblocked off the edge because we sent heat up the middle. With these fumbles, we may never win a game again. It's a real possibility. Check down. We got to make a tackle here. That'll work. It's going to be 3rd and 1. We're going to bring the D-line inside. And it's Zeke. Oh, God, this guy. I don't want to be here. I don't want to. That's got to be a pick. Adorie's right there. Put your hands up. I switched on and pressed Y. Clearly it did not happen. We just got to send more heat. More blitzes. Get after Dak. Confuse the offensive line. Win the game. Get after him! Derek Cooper off the edge. This time gets credit for it. Forced the interception earlier. Didn't get the sack. We prefer that. This time, destroys Dak up the middle. Man coverage on 3rd and 9. I need you guys to play well here. Little under 7.5 minutes to go. We're helping over the middle. Dak going deep. Glenn Gore! It's intercepted! Gore, stay in the end zone. We're on the 1. Oh my God, dude. It wouldn't let me control him. He was doing his own thing. Oh, Dak with another interception, this time by Glenn Gore. Superstar safety. And maybe if he didn't stay in the end zone, it's a safety. Or if he stayed in the end zone, I mean. I don't really know. It's always weird how they rule those things. But we are on the 1 yard line. And if we get safetied here, it's going to be devastating. It's not going to happen. Saquon brings it out to the 9. But we are running out of time, plain and simple. We need to come away with points. I need a big play from Larry here. I'd love to actually stretch the field, but back on our own 12, you know, it's going to be disastrous. No way Leighton Vander Esch can keep up with like 98 speed Larry Smith. There's simply no way. There is no way he has that type of range. Duval wide open. He drops it. I can't even roast him because I roasted the hell out of Jaden Rhodes earlier. 3rd and 2. We're running it. We need a first. Let's go, Saquon. I mean, that drop by Nick Duval is actually unbelievably large. Saquon, get up the field. First down. I need Larry Smith to just outrun the slot. Just outrun him. We're going deep. Larry, come away with the ball. Can't do it. Greg Sheldon gives us a ton of speed on the field. We are going to streak him for that very reason. And then check down underneath. It's a pick. Poor accuracy bullet pass. Oh my God. Curse with the interception. I don't regret the decision. I just don't like the result. Clean pocket, poor accuracy somehow. I mean, he's right there. I don't think that's a bad decision. It's just a bad result. If we don't get poor accuracy, it's, you know, first down pretty easily. Yeah, I mean, it's right under. There's no way that should be a pick. It's again, high 90 speed against Leighton Vander Esch. The ball's out in front of him, and it's picked off by the safety who's not even close. Too many turnovers. We've had so many chances, and we've come away with nothing. It's devastating. Check down. This is probably a first. Nope. Far trips. It's 3rd and 2. It looks like they're going to pass here. So we're going to pass commit. And we just need to play exceptional coverage. And we didn't. I'm going to run commit on this one. And we're blocked off the ball. Touchdown, Ezekiel Elliott. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Oh, Kendall Weathersby. Now you want to make a catch in garbage time. We just lobbed it up. I don't know. It's a great play. Cody Bailey's in the zone, by the way. Increases throw distance. Not like it matters at this point. Because we are, it's another miss. Duval just saved him. That's an incredible effort from Nick Duval. I thought for sure that was going to be incomplete. We have all day. Somebody's got to get open. We're lobbing it up. It's intercepted. That brain dead play. Brain dead play for me. Brain dead. Trying to be too cute. Sent Tony up the field. Well, we'll just lob it to him. Terrible. How is this happening? John Boss in pursuit of Ezekiel Elliott. Adoree Jackson as well. Jackson's got the best chance to catch him. And he won't. It's a 96-yard touchdown. Can't even go back to see the disaster that was near the line of scrimmage because the play was too long. It'll be 41-17. And Weathersby with a nice drop. Hey, stops the clock. Good on him. Terrible. Gonna go for Tony. That's a big gain. Did Tony get out of bounds? Doesn't matter. Weathersby, is he going to walk into the end zone? That is the first career touchdown for first-round draft pick Kendall Weathersby out of Texas A&M. Got electric speed, and if they don't choose to cover him, it can be showing off. Kendall Weathersby TD. 38 seconds remain on the clock. It's no secret to say we're not in a great spot here. As Larry Smith dives ahead, 2-point is good. We're going to have to go for onside kicks. We retain all 3 timeouts, but we would need an absolute miracle to have a chance here. Absolute miracle. That's not going to do it. It's so tough with the onside kick where you can't actually see where you're kicking it because you don't have the arc like you do on the lower difficulties. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. Glenn Gore, what a tackle. Still pretending we have a chance. 3rd and 13. You could just run the ball if you're Dallas here, and I probably would if I were the coach in real life. It's exactly what they do. And we'll get the football back. Here, they got Tarzan at punter. Who's this dude? Wow, what a kick. From the 40 to 17. This guy's a beast. Bailey is in the zone. Good test to find out how far he can really throw it with bazooka, I guess. But will we even have the time to do so? We'll get it to Kadarius Toney. Hurry up to the line. Final play of the game. Nope, not even going to get the snap off. Doesn't matter. We weren't going to score, you know, multiple times anyway, so. That is the ball game. Back-to-back losses for us, and in humiliating fashion as well, I might add. We go down 41-25. Dak goes for 160. Could have been more probably, but they just had to run the ball. Cody Bailey, 23 of 38. 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. 2 of them were just, screw it, the game's already over. And then one of them was just, like, I can't believe that's an interception to start the game. Zeke goes for 230 on the ground, averages 12 yards per carry after a 96-yard run, 3 touchdowns. Saquon, great game for the most part, 17 for 146. We just found ourselves in a situation where he had to pass after his fumble. Unfortunate. Great game for him otherwise. Receiving, Duval goes 6 for 181. Zeke even had 54 yards receiving, but Kendall Weatherby, 5 for 130 and a touchdown. His best game by far. Losing Jalen Waddle was huge. Touchdown for Larry Smith. Kadarius Toney, 3 for 71. I know we needed more with him. It just wasn't going to happen this week. It just was not going to happen. Jalen Waddle's injury, man, really, really hurt us. So many tackles because our defense was on the field a lot of the game. And just did not really have the results we were looking for. Our defense made some big plays, but also allowed so many of them. So I don't really know how happy to be with them. Just you know, not the game we wanted to play, clearly. Glenn Gore, following an interception, does get an upgrade. Really good-looking safety. Zone coverage into the 90s could be pretty cool. What's his man coverage? Only a 72. Maybe we will go hybrid. He moves up to an 86 overall, hoping for a little bit of man coverage here. Get +2. Acceleration goes up. Awareness and pursuit also go up. I know it seems like, why wouldn't you just get zone coverage into the 90s? 94 acceleration is pretty nice, but we do run man coverage with our free safety from time to time, and having better than 72, I think, would be pretty nice. So a little bit of an upgrade there. Kind of a tough loss. You know, we scored 25 points plus in back-to-back games and lost by a lot. Usually that's a pretty good amount of points to score. It's going to win you a lot of games. Our defense has been allowing way too many. Some of it has been a result of turnovers by the offense, so I really can't put it too much on the defense. We obviously didn't, you know, accomplish what we needed to with Kadarius Toney. Just one of those things. We were not going to force feed him the ball, and you know, we did pass for plenty of yards against Dallas, but we just we didn't stop them enough. All receivers have +5 catching for the next game. That's nice. They all love to drop the ball so much. And for the injury report, how long is Jalen Waddle going to be out? Oh, dislocated hip is the entire season. Oh my gosh! I thought it'd be like a couple weeks, maybe. I don't want to do this anymore. Look at it's the best player at every level of the team. Darnay is not our best DB, but best defensive lineman, best receiver. Yay, Buffalo in week 11. Can't wait for that one. Do you get focus players? They're 7 and they got Josh Allen. I'll see you in the next one. I can only prepare for that butt whooping. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.